All right, guys, we're continuing to answer you guys' questions, so be sure to leave them in the community tab. This one is from SSOGG Soggy Pickle. Okay. He says, how do you come up with the idea to start a beat? So I'm going to show you guys a 9-step process on how to actually create a beat. So if you guys didn't know, I wrote an entire book. It's completely free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/book. This is called The 50 Laws of Beat Making. This is completely free. But today we're going to focus on this chart that I made in our music theory courses at busyworksbeats.com. So this is a 9-step process on how to basically make a song from start to finish. Now, the reason I'm using this is because the question was how to start an idea. Once you understand the fundamental building blocks of what makes a song, you guys can look at what you don't know or what you are confused about and then fill in the gaps. So for example, this gives us a workflow. So it says choose a tempo. Okay, I'm going for, let's say 90s hip hop. So 90s hip hop is 82, 77 BPM, 84 BPM, 90 BPM. It's in the 90s. It's in the double tempo area. So let's go to like 84 BPM. It's a good starting point. Okay, so now I have my tempo set. Next thing is to pick a key or a scale. Okay, so in this case, let's use a minor scale starting from, let's do D minor. Okay. And it says to create a chord progression. So I have to know what is a chord progression and how to create them. So that's why I teach this stuff at busyworksbeats.com. For today, we're just going to use simple chords like D, and then we're going to go to the perfect fifth. All right, so let's record this in. I'm going to actually use D minor. Should probably record my actual keyboard. That would actually help, wouldn't it? Let's do this again. And to change it up, we can add the suspended chord. Now switch it up to play A minor, just to switch it up a little bit. So we're getting that Mobb Deep sound with that deep piano. And the slow dragged out sound here. All right, so let's look at the next step, which is to create a melody. So we're just following this simple plan on how to create a song. So for the melody, we may do some of the concepts I talked about in my 2-hour melody masterclass. We might just do rhythmic stuff. We might do going up and down the scale. We might do an inverted chord. So let's just try different things here. Let's do, this is D minor. Let's do D minor 9th with a raised 3rd. We really only need those top 4. So let's mess with those notes and let's see what kind of melody we can create here. And we also have to do it at the root note A. So we have D. We'll just record twice. Let's go back. Now here we have to figure out the same exact structure, play an A minor 9th chord. So now I gotta play the same thing. All right, so we're playing the same kind of characteristics, long drawn out piano. Let's cut the ends. And now let's arrange this so we could have the melody come in over time. We could let the chords kind of build an ambience and then we bring in the melody. So now we have these components. Let's move to the add the drum rhythms. So for this, we're just going to find some drums. Now the drums have to match this vibe. So here's where you got to understand the difference between acoustic drums and synthetic drums. So in this case, we're going to pick acoustic drums. We're going to go to the Drum Broker. They're really good at acoustic drums for hip hop. You guys can get, I think, 10% off just for knowing us. So click that link below. Let's go to the saucy loops and let's see if we can find some one shots for the kick and snare. This sounds like a very Mobb Deep type kick. Let's find a snare. Let's do a hi-hat. So we already found the sounds that quick. All right, so let's record these in. I'm using my MIDI controller here, nothing fancy here. Let's just record this in to the metronome. Let's record the hi-hat first and that will become the metronome. Sorry, my brain forgot to route these. Okay, so let's route these. Let's route these to a different channel so that we can actually hear it because I muted the other channel there. All right, that was my bad. All right, let's play these hi-hats. So I'm going to the hi-hat. I'm just playing with my MIDI controller. A simple pattern to the metronome, and then we're going to take away the metronome. All right, now we can quantize. I don't think we have to quantize, but we recorded for a good, what is that, 8 bars? But we can quantize with Alt Q and FL, but I'm not going to quantize. We're going to use that as the timing for our track. So like a custom metronome. Now let's go back and add the kicks and snares here. All right, so now we got to know how to do unique stuff. Like, for example, that snare has a little gap. We have to get rid of the gap and know how to like edit the sample here. Still going to leave the timing though. All right, so now we've added our drums. Now the next thing to do is add a bass line. So notice how I'm following this formula. It's giving me a structured output each time. All right, so for the bass line, let's just pull up something different here. Let's do Fabric XL. I love this plugin here. Let's go to the bass. Let's do synthetic. We could do bass guitars. Let's try each one. Actually, let me redo that because we have to come in on the downbeat, so I don't want to be off beat there. So we're gonna fix a couple notes. I don't know why it's doing it. That's weird. Why is it doing that? So apparently my aftertouch recorded. So I think I don't know why they did that. Let's pause the video and figure out why. All right, so basically in this plugin, I had to tell aftertouch not to mess with the tuning. There we go. So we got our bass line. Now the next thing is to record vocals. In this case, we don't have any vocals. Then we're gonna mix the song and master it. And I'm gonna quickly mix because this is in a full. Once you understand there's steps to making a song, you will always create a song once you follow the workflow. If you start getting distracted with the steps, then you're always gonna mess up your workflow. So let's just level this stuff and mix it a little bit. And we're not gonna go crazy with the mixing here. All right, let's see what else we can add on this. Let's add an SSL. So we're making it more narrow so it has that Mobb Deep feel. So all we're doing is just following this step-by-step process. Now we have a beat. If I didn't explain everything, we'd have a beat even faster. But there's no vocal, so there's nothing to master here because we don't have the vocal. So let's just turn up the beat. So we can make the beat way louder, but for this video, we're not gonna go crazy. All right, so that is the process of going from having nothing to something. So just follow these 9 steps and you guys will have a full song. If you guys want to learn more, go to busyworksbeats.com/premium. We have over 68 music production courses, everything from sound design to mixing to mastering to FL Studio to Logic Pro to music theory, all types of stuff. Thank you guys for watching. It's a game from busyworksbeats.com. Peace out, guys.